So welcome back for another Hit the Road Tenerife. I'm here today in Anaga. It's only a short ride today, only 7 kilometers, but I'm going to show you 3 really fantastic miradors where you can see fantastic views like this. So join me today on Hit the Road Tenerife. Let's go. So, here we go. Las Mercedes is where we're starting our journey today. Las Mercedes is a little village just outside of La Laguna. And we're going to head through this village now and then join on to the TF12. The TF12, which then takes, I'm just closing my visor. So we're just going through Mercedes village now and then heading off to connect on to the TF12. That's our key road for today, and we're going to go through the Anaga National Park, which is absolutely stunning. It's probably one of my favourite places on Tenerife. So welcome back. Hello down there. Got the secondary GoPro camera fitted. Need to get a new stem for that, just so it's kind of like raised a little bit in front of me, but at the minute I've just got it tucked away down below here. But it'll do for the time being while we progress through our YouTube video channels for more and exciting rides around Tenerife, and not just Tenerife, the Canary Islands too. Keep posted, because there could be some big news coming very soon which will take us to other islands for more exploring on motorbikes and great roads around the Canary Islands. Cute little village. I've never actually been through this Las Mercedes, so this is actually totally new to me. It's only very small. I think we're going to just hit a left here. We could continue to carry on there, but just I'm going to point out just a sign there. That is where we are going to, or one of the Miradors, Cruz del Carmen. But we're just going to hit a left here because today's journey takes in, it's only a short one, as I said before. It's only a short one. I'm just coming up to a junction here. So it's only a short one today. It's only 7 kilometers, but it's a great little short ride along the TF12, which is the main road route actually through the Anaga National Park. As you can see there, just there, TF12 Anaga, 1 kilometers, and then it'll take us over to Taganana, I should say. And yeah, this is kind of like towards the end of Las Mercedes until we leave this behind us and then wind our way up through the Anaga National Park. So welcome on board again. It's been a hot few weeks here in Tenerife, let me tell you. If you saw some of the earlier videos of ours, it was a little dodgy, to say the least, in terms of indifference of weather. It certainly hasn't been like that for the last 2 weeks. We've had some hot weather. The only issue I've got actually today, just to point out, because of the hot weather, that's mainly due because we've had Calima. So some of the major Mirador viewing points in Anaga will show you, you know, obviously the iconic volcano of Teide. I'm not too sure we're going to actually see that very clearly today. We'll probably see it. I'm just wondering whether the actual cameras will actually pick out Teide, because there is a lot of Calima around. So as you can see there, just off the sign there, we're leaving Las Mercedes now, and then just widening our way up into the Anaga National Park. And our first point of call is a mirador called Mirador Jardina. So that's our first Mirador. We're visiting 3 Miradors, as I said before. What's he doing? Well, I think he thought that was a continuation of the road. Well, it wasn't, sir. Top car must be a tourist, not knowing the roads. Come on, we've all been there, haven't we? So let's have. There's no harm to me, but just keep your wits about you. Just keep your wits. So yeah, just climbing through the Anaga. If you don't know Anaga, it's very forest-like. It's almost like a tropical rainforest, and not too far away from here is this first Mirador, and gives you a great view overlooking La Laguna and then Teide over towards the distance there. So as you can see, there's a lot of overhanging trees here, so it becomes quite dark, not much sunlight getting through. Yeah, this car is driving quite gingerly. Only problem is for overtaking here at the minute. Not quite a clear stretch to get round him. And I think it bends off to the right quite quickly. It does. So yeah, as I said, it's been a real hot one actually. It's probably cooled down a little bit, but it's been certainly in the high 20s the last couple of days. Last week we certainly was around between the 30, 31, 34. It's been at times, actually at night time, it's been unbearable to sleep, especially without air conditioning. Don't have air conditioning within the apartment, and it's been absolutely unbearable. Really has been bad. Oh, he is taking it very gingerly, isn't he? Anyway, it's not too far that we're going to be stopping again, really. On this side of the Mercedes village, and then this is the first Mirador we're going to come up to. But yeah, it's even now actually. I was hoping for a little bit of, because sometimes when you go through Anaga, obviously because of the altitude, it does drop off a little bit in temperature, but there's no way through Anaga at the minute it's going to be below, even at best it's not going to be below 20 anyway. So anyway, here we go. 50 meters to the right here, you can just see off the tourist sign, the brown sign there, Jardina is off to the right hand side, and this is where we're going to pull in now. Yeah, certainly it's going to be a struggle today to see Teide very clear, but plenty of tourists already, so I am just going to could have used your later. Anyway, I'm going to park in here. No, I'm going to park here, I think. So here's the first Mirador, Mirador Jardina. It's absolutely stunning. Views over La Laguna. You can see the airport actually in the distance there, which is the North Airport, obviously famous for the infamous air disaster. And also just in the background there, you can just make out Teide, but at the minute it's a little bit misty over there just because of the fact that we've got quite a lot of Calima at the minute, hence the reason for the high temperatures here at the minute. But absolutely stunning, and that's our first Mirador. We've got 2 more to go. So come on, let's go. So off we go. Leaving the first Mirador behind, back on the TF12. Just close my visor. And then off to the second Mirador. So definitely inside the Anaga National Park. Beautiful, beautiful. Not been up here for a while actually now. I think the last time I came here probably was around the February time. So I've not done this for a long time actually. I go through little changes sometimes. I kind of, do one thing quite a lot, leave other places behind for a bit. There's just so much to do though on Tenerife. It's just absolutely it's a motorbike's paradise. It's basically a paradise for all activities. As you can see, there's a lot of cyclists out today as well. Got a frog in my throat. Must be that Calima. So we have got a lot of Calima at the minute. Which, if you don't know what Calima is, it's basically the sand that's carried over from the Sahara. So we get high winds, picks up the Sahara sand. Oh my God, I have got a frog in my throat. Let me clear that out. Ah, there we go, back again. Then we're just going to wind our way through here. And yeah, so the other two miradors is Cruz del Carmen and Pico del Ingles. And for the life of me, you know what? I don't know which one's. I don't know which one's next. So I've got a funny feeling it might actually be Pico del Ingles. So we'll have to work that one out. But the one thing is each one of these miradors are different. Different views, different perspectives, different things to do. Cruz del Carmen actually is a great little walk. As you would have noticed with Mirador Jardina, it's only small. It's got a very, very small car parking. Got a very cute lady there. If you notice, she's selling her knickknacks, groceries, drinks. She's always there, come rain or shine, 7 days a week. So yeah. So we're just been around here. Very narrow roads up in Anaga as well. So great though. Tarmac surface is fantastic. It's not this one. No. I think actually, to be fair, I think we actually come to Cruz del Carmen first, which is our next one. I seem to remember. Ooh. But guess what though? It's not cold. Because that's the other thing as well, actually. I've not gone to the for the past 5-6 weeks. I've been on lower territory, lower ground territory, because I was sick to death of doing any altitude climbs, and it's suddenly becoming a little bit nasty. There's no chance of that today. The only thing majorly to worry about is at Camino. There it is, the second mirador. You can just see that, 100 meters, Cruz del Carmen. I'm just going to pull over here to the right. This is usually quite busy. There's a car park over to the right here. Just one thing to just point out is the car park can get rather busy here, especially if you've got a car. But usually, bike-wise, I'm usually alright for parking around here. Just need to find out where to park. I can't park there. Could be a struggle. Or maybe a park over here. Let me park in here. Be a bit cheeky. There we go. And that's our next little stop. So this is the second mirador, which is Cruz del Carmen. As you can see, fantastic view again. Can't quite make out Tady, of course, as I explained before with the Camino. But the great thing with this place is it's got some great little walks just off the side of the mirador. So check some of the forest in here. So a nice little restaurant there, Cruz del Carmen. So after a nice long walk or a long motorbike trip, you can just chill out in that restaurant del Carmen. Very popular place, very popular for hikers, just bringing the kids out, picnics and so on. You can see by the amount of cars here. It's a Tuesday, so yeah, it's popular. Imagine what it's like at the weekend here with the locals. So it gets very, very packed, and this road just from either side is just lined with cars. So even though I've picked a good day, as you can see, it's still relatively busy. This always reminds me on the right hand side of home, being Lancashire, all this bracken. It's unbelievable. They call it the island, Tenerife, they call it the island of many continents. There's so much variation here, and you'll probably have seen with some of the last videos, You know, being in the south, and the south is more arid, you know, desert-like, and up here it's almost like it is a tropical rainforest, Anaga. I've got a gorgeous day for it, absolutely gorgeous. Now what I've got to do, because our next and our last mirador is Pico del Ingles, and it is actually, I think it's this one to the right, so soon. So I am just going to veer off to the right here, and this place is iconic. For if you've ever seen any sort of Instagram photos of overhanging trees and a heavy lined wall on Instagram, well, and all sorts of social media, a cave there, then this will be the place where they've taken that photo from. Pico del Ingles. Whoa, road's a little shoddy here. That's not too bad. Now it's here to the left hand side, and I always miss it. Now you can see it's actually already popular with walkers and hikers and people. Yeah, there you go. They can maybe we can go down there. Let's have a little venture off, see if we can go down it. I won't spoil them, but this is it. I'm going to come back here in a minute and just see if we can get kind of like a cheeky Photoshop. But as you can see there, someone was actually already doing a photo shoot. It's an absolutely iconic place for little, yeah, professional photos, Instagram photos, you name it. There's absolutely tons. And a mate of mine who owns Easy Rider Tenerife, he always brings a biker boys down here because it's a great shot to have with a motorbike and give yourself a little selfie shot that way. This is actually, I believe, again, this is the first time I've been down this road. And it's basically a dead end, I believe, just checking out on the map. So, but the beauty with, you know, bikes, I wouldn't necessarily say it's off road, but you know, you can venture out a little bit, can't you? And there's always a new adventure. As I said before, I've been past this road that many times. I've actually not taken this one. But yeah, it's fantastic, and just look at the greenery around here. It's so lush, you know, especially when you think of Tenerife as a holiday destination. You know, you automatically think of the resort areas in the south, you know, Las Americas and Costa Rica. There's, as I said, there's like so much to do on Tenerife, and especially if you're coming out here. Doesn't necessarily have to be a motorbike. Even if you just hire a car out for the day, if you are based in the south on a holiday. Oh, look at that view down there. That is stunning, if you can just see that through the trees here. But yeah, you can just hire a car, or if you're a cyclist, I mean, even if you're a cyclist, you can come down here. The road surface is actually still not too bad. Maybe more of a mountain bike, I would have thought, to kind of come down here rather than a road bike, but it's still doable. I've certainly been on road bikes in the UK and been down roads like this. I've had no issues. Just for stuff to take it easy a little bit. But again, that's a beauty. Obviously, you can't take a car down here. I don't think. I'm not too sure actually whether you can, but I've not seen anything. And then obviously you've got like plenty of walkers around. Hola. And then, is there a dead end? Is there? It just seems to be sort of winding down. There's a house here just on its own. Let's just have a look over there. So there we go. Look at that. There's a little bit of low cloud there. So there's Anaga there. And I think we'll venture down a little bit further. Let's do this. There's a guy on the internet who advises on the little tips and tricks you can do on an iPhone, and he's called Let's Do This. Let's do this. Yeah, obviously it gets a little bit more. Whoops! Oh yeah, I can't see underneath there. Just pinged over a rock or something like that. But again, just the beauty of having a bike, isn't it? That you can do these things. So I'm actually doing a little bit of off-roading. All right, okay. So it looks like we can't go any further. So I'm going to have to turn back round again. So I think what I'll just do, I will just knock off here briefly for the minute. Or can you? No. Better not go any further. Anyway, I'm going to knock off here and then rejoin you back at the top. Bye for now. Last Mirador of the day through the Anaga National Park, and our third stop, which is Pico del Ingles. As you can see, absolutely fantastic. Very popular, of course, for those little important selfies that you're going to throw out there on your Instagram stories, etc. Or TikTok, is it these days now? But definitely worth a visit. So come back. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on that notification bell for more videos, more weekly videos, I should say, for Tenerife Hit the Road. See you soon.